Hello, 92 Green Z34 here. I have my Typhoon here, and it's kind of hard to see. It's the middle of the night, but it's the best time I'll have to do this video. Basically, what I got going on is, unfortunately, I am feeling rather broke. I got Christmas around the corner. I got house refinancing going on right now. Several bills. I maybe can make things work without selling this, but life would be a whole hell of a lot easier if I had a few extra bucks sitting around. So until the new year, at least, this my Typhoon here will actually be up for sale. So anybody who wants it, it is technically for sale right now. If I get to the new year without selling it, by then I'm gonna pull it and I'm gonna just fix it, because springtime will be here by then, and I've already made it past all the Christmas bills and everything anyway, so I will just keep it then at that point. But with that said, there is a couple people asking me about it, and I had 3 people ask me now to get them a startup video, and one of the particular people interested in it actually asked for it by tomorrow. So I'm going to get it up tonight. And what I got going on here essentially is I just have the belt pulled off, kind of for safety reasons, because my fingers are going to be kind of in and around it, and I always like to have that off anyway. And I actually did start to pull the AC compressor here to remove the turbo, and then I never got any further than that. I actually loosened both those lines, I heated them up, loosened them, got them broke loose, and then I put them back on just for this video. And I actually pulled the intake piping apart prior to this to try to figure out the problem back when I was still driving it. Anyway, I'm going to cut to the chase and get to the startup of this thing. I'm going to start it, and it's going to be pretty brief because I don't like running anything without no water pump, but I'd like to at least display the problem and then put it in reverse, forward, show the gears working, show the gauges. I think the only gauge that shouldn't work would be the turbo pressure gauge, which I promise you does work. It's just not going to generate no boost with the pipes removed like that. But anyway, I guess I can kind of show you a little bit of an interior shot. It's kind of like any of them 90s vehicles, and you got that key in there loosely, it makes a noise like that. Let me get my treble light so you guys can get an interior view of it, because you can't see nothing. Interesting. Oh, of course, my garage is all messy, so this isn't going to be easy like I'd like it to be. That's going from the passenger side. That might give me a little bit. Essentially, the interior is in very good shape. I got all the repair manuals there. Let me try to handle that. I could use a vacuuming, I guess, but it's not stained. It's missing the Typhoon plaque from the dash. The center console's good. The lid's not broken. The driver's seat is actually in good shape, and if you came out here and inspected it, you realize it looks just like the passenger one. It has maybe a couple more of these type of wrinkles on it, but they're not ripped. They're not really tattered in any way. Kind of has that texture to it, but it's maybe a little more aggressive, but it's not in any ways bad. The inflatable pump things on the seat still work. There's the dashboard. Got the original CD player from the factory in it. It's got the original gauges and stuff in it. And the back seat looks good. The only real problem is that it is a little bit dirty. Could use a shampooing. And the rear carpet in the cargo area has looks like they used to haul softener salt or something in it. And it looks like it kind of eroded. I don't know if it's softener salt or what it is. The carpet back there is crap. I mean, the metal underneath looks pretty good, but yeah. Anyway. So that's kind of the interior. Now let's actually get to the start, because that's what I meant to do in the first place. Just I know that people have been also asking me about the interior, and interior is pretty good. It's not bad. Got maybe just a little bit of use on it, but not bad. So I'll turn on the gauges right away, so you can maybe see them. way. It's really hard to see.
It's no opening right now.
Got a full tank of fuel. Got about 60 psi on the oil pressure. Tack works. It's got oil pressure. Comes up with there. And that's pretty much what it is. It has been fixed for quite some time. This is probably the first time it started in a couple months. I'm just going to put it in reverse for a second so you guys can see that it goes backwards. It's smoking like a banshee because that head gasket is out. Yeah, you can't see shit. I guess it's kind of a pointless video, but it does. I mean, actually, you can kind of see the turbo boost gauge. You can hear it, too. So the turbo does work, but it definitely needs new seals, and that's what caused this smoky situation we're in now. I shut this off because I'm not a fan of running it like that. But the engine is actually in pretty decent shape. Other than the head gasket, I actually pulled 18 miles to the gallon with it on the ride home. You know, it's getting to be a bit of a lengthy video just to show you a startup, but it does run. All the lights work, cruise control works. The AC could probably use a recharge, but it was cool. It wasn't cold, but it was cool. The heater did work. Obviously, before the head gasket went bad, that's when we started to have heater issues right away as soon as that went bad. But it did work. It just wasn't right no more after the head gasket went. I'll quick show you the oil. See that is actually getting milky now. That's actually the first time that's been getting milky. But that again, it's definitely for sure the head gasket on this thing. I mean, it could maybe be a couple of things, but I would put 90% of my money on it being a head gasket. Pretty much concludes this video. I really almost hope to not sell this thing, but I got a Craigslist ad up. I will work with the price on people, you know, but you know, I'm asking $47.50 on it. I think it's reasonable. They're worth a hell of a lot more when they're nice, and granted this one isn't too nice, but I'm not even asking half of what it's worth in poor condition on the Blue Book. So, I mean, for being $100-some-odd gaskets, and you're talking a $400 turbo brand new, and it's just got Blazer and S10 parts, and I actually got a new Fender OEM laying down there on the floor. It just shouldn't be that expensive of a project to get going again. But that pretty much concludes this video. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a good day.